So A Tribe Called Quest is my favorite hip hop group, and A Tribe Called Quest actually is the first album that I ever listened to, hip hop album I ever listened to. And it was Midnight Marauders, and the album belonged to my mom. And one day, out of curiosity, I decided to listen to it because the cover is like really dope. It has a woman in front of it, and all these like heads are on. I'm like, what is this about? So I listened to it, and I was just like blown away. I was like, what was I doing in life prior to this? I was about 12, and yeah.
It would have to be J. Cole. I was around. It was like in the 6th grade. My friend had an iPod Classic, and he had like all the J. Cole songs on there, and he was bumping it. And I'm like, "Who is J. Cole?" He was like, "Yo, he has his song. It's on MLB The Show." This was some baseball game. I'm like, baseball? That's how you know he's whack, cause his song is on a baseball game. I don't like baseball, so he's talking. So I'm like, whatever. But I had to see what the hype is about. So I go home and I download all his stuff. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
He was a groupie ever since.
And ever since 6th grade, 12 years old, I know every single song he's ever dropped in the history of life.
Okay.
And like 7th grade, you know,
Love.
you get your heart broken.
I'm
Fake
searching.
little heartbroken. You thought you was going through some shit. I could curse?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You thought you was going through something. And
This ain't the
like,
Breakfast Club.
you thought you was going through, listen, you thought you was going through something, and then I heard Love No Limit by Mary J. Blige, and like I actually listened to the words. And ever since then, like I knew who Mary was before, and ever since then, I just like listened to everything she has to say. And then I just like looked at her background, where she came from, where she was speaking from, and I connected to her.
Yonkers.
So my favorite rapper is Tupac. I've listened to him like since I was 13, and the rap group who bring me to rap was a rap called Black Alicious, because I went to a concert with my father, and I said like this is my music. I fell in love with rap listening to them.
Oh man, the favorite, it's gotta be Kendrick. It has to be Kendrick. He's so like, I don't know, cause I listened to like his earlier albums, and then I really liked them, and then like I listened to when To Pimp a Butterfly came out, I was like, yo.
I'm gonna go with Underachievers on this one. And most of my friends would disagree with me, but so in Brooklyn we have the Beast Coast movement going on, which is Pro Era, Flatbush Zombies, and Underachievers. Pro Era probably being the most prominent. I love Pro Era. Joey Badass is their frontman and one of my favorite rappers, so I could say he's one of my favorite rappers. AK of the Underachievers is definitely one of my favorite rappers, and other than that, Absol.
Freedom,
Okay, why?
because I think in rap you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's a very wide range of music, and you can use, for example, for your beats, you can use jazz, you can use funk, you can use rock. So maybe rap, it's really complete. You can use any type of music to rap. So I think it's freedom. Yeah, I said it with freedom.
I associate the word dope with hip hop. It just describes everything. It can be a noun or an adjective, but it's just a quintessential term of hip hop that, I don't know, it's just important.
I don't know, hip hop is very poetic. I feel like it's very personal. Depending on, I mean, not everything you hear on the radio is, in my opinion, quality hip hop or rap. But a lot of the hip hop or rap that I listen to is very personal. It tells, the story of the neighborhood the person's living in, what they've gone through in their life, and I think that's quality music.
Let your kids hear 90s music first.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Give your kids a Illmatic. Give your kids Midnight Marauders. If you have kids that want to be in that industry, give them all the groundbreaking stuff
Yes,
first,
'cause
and
you have
let
to know
them
where you came from to know where you're
let
going.
them
Not to
hear
sound
that
so
first.
Self-righteous and whatnot.
don't
but
give them a Future mixtape. Don't get them no Drake.
Yes.
Don't even get them. Yeah, I like J. Cole. Don't even get them that. Give them like some Onyx. Give them some hard.
Let
Give them
choose for
everything
themselves what they want to do.
that started it out, and then let them progress from there. So that way they can see all of the different sounds and they
Yeah.
can choose from there. Cause nowadays kids are just like, word, what's that? Just the
It's on
the
video?
808s
It's on
and
the
the,
video. We gonna listen to that.
just
Gotcha.
808s and just sound like Chief Keef. Alright, I'm gonna do that, and they don't hear
Basically,
anything
yes.
else, and that's what they
don't know where
do.
they came from. That's like me with R&B music. Growing up, I've listened to mad shit like Shaka, Whitney, you know, mad people that came before Mary. I'm not just all about Mary, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite artist, but I'm not all about her. But I knew who influenced her to get to where she was at,
Mm-hmm.
type shit, if that makes sense.
I think right now we're at a pretty good place, to be honest. I don't think it really needs any improvement.
Yeah.
As far as things are, I mean,
I think it needs to improve like the way they treat women.
Okay.
I think it's so sexist. So
Yeah.
that is the only thing that I don't like of hip hop culture.
Is that it's really sexist?
Yeah. So
You still think it's sexist? Like, do you think that Nicki Minaj is sexist towards herself? Because she.
yeah, for example, the song "Hey Mama" with David Guetta. It's not a good song, but it's so
Yeah.
sexist.
Yeah, it's really bad.
And I don't know, maybe Lil Wayne's lyrics
Yeah.
are often so sexist. So
They're really good.
I think, yeah, but I think they need to improve that.
But do you think that that's taking away from their freedom of speech if you take away the way that they talk about women?
No, because I think freedom of speech is not disrespecting the other. I think you have freedom of speech. You can like say whatever you want, but with respect always. I think.
Okay.
No.
Well, okay.
You know, I
because-
have a really important thing to say.
All right, go Kanye.
Chicken wings and fries, we don't go on dates.
See, it's catchy, but it's stupid as shit. You see how retarded that
Chicken
was?
wings and fries. I could take you to the pub, but I'm not taking you
On a
to the
date.
White Plains.
That's basically what he's saying.
That's basically it. Pedro got some food for you, but I don't.
Shit.
Strawberries.